Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another Sword Art Online Interview Factor video. Today we're gonna have a look at Yuna's birthday's order because it is birthday today, so happy birthday to Yuna. Short about the birthday banner, it is a step-up banner with 3 steps. Step 1, you have 50% off. Step 2, regular price with 1.3% drop rate for the featured Yuna skills. And step 3, a guaranteed Yuna skill record. And the 2 new birthday skills we have are Light Up Star Yuna, a mod spear skills Frost and Holy, and Full Burst Night Sky Connect Stage Yuna, Blunt and Wind. So let's have a look at those skills. First one we have is the Sky Concert Sage Yuna. It's a MACE skill, Wind Flip animation, 30 SP, Blunt and Wind, 15 seconds cool time, 26 switch gauge and 25 break gauge. Pretty good. 160% damage to hit single target. Wind element enhance 4, buff wind element damage plus 9% for 15 seconds. Good. Small mark debuff. The next attack enemy receive will be induced 1.5x damage. Okay, that's good. It's not 2 times, but 1.5 is still good. And for the full burst, to activate it, you need to do wind, wind, blunt, earth. And if you maximally break the skills, it will remove this one and you only need to do wind, wind, blunt. Kill cooltime 30 seconds, break gauge 50. Okay. 4,390% damage to hitting a target. Bonus, attack plus 100% against enemy with a debuff status. Mark, small mark, death mark, frost, erosion. So if you're giving this debuff, then you will receive plus 100% attack for the bonus when you activate the burst. Pretty good. The next bonus, wind element damage increase times 0.5% of the number of bleed stacks when the player is inflicted with bleed status element. Okay, can be hard to activate. Can activate it without using any SP. Pretty good. So overall, a really strong full burst for MACE. Can be useful for any blunt wind content. Lit Up Star Yuna, a spear skill, Holy Frost 26 SP, Frost and Holy, 14 seconds cool time, 51 switch gauge and 42 break gauge. 1720% damage to hit AoE, has a 3 slot bonus when equipped to a more such skill recorded in the same set, plus 1200 attack, really good bonus. Damage plus 1% to enemy when using a holy skill while the buff to raise holy element damage is in effect. Really good bonus as long you have any buff that increase your whole element damage. So overall, full burst really good and the mod skill really good. So any spear user, you definitely want this one. Night Sky Concerts Yuna is a sword skill with higher damage multiplier increase after limit breaking. Okay, so more increased damage. And if you look at the rate, yeah, this doesn't look that good, even though Yuna doesn't have that many skills. 130%. And if you look at step 3, we have 50% chance to get the featured, and the rest of the featured chance, yeah, pretty low. So let's have a look at the other skills that you get from Yuna's birthday banner. Here we have a list of the skill record that you get from Yuna's birthday, and we have mod, connect, axle, awakening, full burst, passive, support, utility, and the rest. Now, here when it comes to the different type of skills, I'm mostly referring to active skills. For the passive, they have their own category, so they can be any axle passive, awakening passive, or full burst passive here. And support utility is mostly for your supporting use or a different situation. Yeah. So let's start with the mod. The first one is a Dagger Holy mod, which is still fine, but they are I'm pretty sure this is stronger and better, but this is fine for now. If you do get it, it is fine, but there are better Dagger mod out there. Adult dressed up Yuna, a really strong fire mod spear, definitely something you really want. It is really strong, and if you really want to build a really good spear set or fire spear set, you definitely really want this one. Definitely really good. Next up we have 2 connect skills. The final touch Yuna, it is fine. It gives you back SP every time you crit. Can be a decent connect skill. I'm not sure if people are using it right now, but it's a decent connect skill, I would say. This one is also decent, but instead of giving you SP, it boosts your switch gauge. So it can be nice if you want to use your switch most of the time. Maybe good to have. For active skill, now these two skills are really good. First one, this Yuna here. This is a really good, but I'm pretty sure it's limited. So I'm pretty sure it's not in the banner. Nope, it's there, so you can get it. Okay, that is nice. So this one, still more to sing, Yuna is a really good active skill because it gives you your party member or yourself attack stack. So it's much better than this one. So this one is like hard power creep 100 times. This one you can use an active skill, and if you activate it during action mode, you can give you and yourself party a lot of stacks really fast. So you can get really fast 99 stacks, and it is a really good support skill, so a really good active skill. This one, Wolf Yuna, it is also really good active skill support. Gives you 2.5x damage on the next skill, and it can be used for in a party. Also, when you activate your action mode, you will also give water element damage stacks to your party members and yourself, so it's a good support skill. So both of these are really good active skill if you want to go for the support route. Awakening skill, we have Everlasting Bloom Yuna, a really good awakening support skill. Gives you both attack and defense buff, and also 2 times damage on your next skill. So perfect for Koharu and also in party, so really good. This one is really good. It gives you a blunt debuff and also blunt buff. Blunt debuff for your party and blunt buff for yourself, so you can deal more damage. So a really good support skill and perfect for Koharu when you're doing blunt weakness content. Really good support. Next up we have the burst skills. I would say these two is kinda right now outdated. First one is the MACE. It is alright, but for now it is kinda updated, not really useful. But this one Spear is somehow the same level, but still can use in other content. Still decent to use and still really strong. But when they are releasing new burst skill with better effects, or especially full burst as well, this one gonna be power crept for sure. Power skill, Orc Yuna is still fine, decent, gives you element damage, earth and dark, so still really fine. This Yuna here, a power rise 4, so it is still really good. It can be used in any build except for sword. So really strong passive. This passive, it is as a sword skill, so when you use switch, you will give you and your party members attack, crit rate and crit damage buff, so it's still fine, 4% I believe. So it is really good, but sometimes you don't really need it. And this one, it is a decent pass, I would say. Gives you more damage on slash weakness, so good for dagger and sword. Gives you more attack and also more switch gauge if you don't have any UE in your set, so it's a decent passive skill. Support utility, basically a different situation when you can use. So this unit here, it gives you stacks, which can be fine in party. Which Yuna is really good. It can give you evasion that you can dodge, and most of the time it is a good dagger for either if you want to go for tank dagger, where you're applying element and also trying to dodge a lot of the boss damage, right? So this one can be really good to have. This one is a situation, it is not the best, but I still can see it can be really used. Petrify buff for yourself, really good. Then we have the famous Yuna Shield Yuna, which is the same level as Kismet Shield. Basically, if you can do the right time frame, you can double your damage by a lot. So it's really good if you can use it, and also can apply frostbite. Really good shields, same level as Kismet, and everyone really want Kismet. If you don't have Kismet, you can try to get this one if you want to. Then we have the rest we don't really need to talk about. So that is all the Yuna skill record we have. Now the question is this banner worth to summon on? Well, if you do need any of the Yuna skill that I just mentioned, all of these and including her birthday skill, then it's definitely worth. Otherwise, you can actually skip if you don't really want to go for the support role or having spare DPS. Both of the future birthday are really good, definitely something you really want. You can also wait for Grand Order if you don't have enough Arcana Gem right now, since we do have 3 major banner right now, Memory Defrag, Unleashing Blade, and also GGO banner. So yeah, it can be really costly, so you can actually skip this one, save it, and wait for the next year Yuna. Maybe they will calm down next year. If you don't need any Yuna skill from this banner, you can actually skip. But for those that want to go for support role, definitely worth to try if you can do multiple rotation. If you do have multiple rotation to get more Yuna skill, especially if you can get the Echo skill and Awakening, they can be good. But keep it in mind, you still have a risk to get the rest of the Yuna skill that isn't really good, still can be used. But if you're looking for the meta or being up to date, these skills aren't that really useful. Connect skill, you find mod skill, the only spear is really good, the dagger is updated pretty much. Axe skill, both of them are really good. Awakening, really good. Burst skills are fine. Passive, decent. But most time you can see there aren't that many options you have for Yuna skill, so it's still a risk. So yeah, you have to decide if you want to risk your luck on Yuna. So if you don't want to go for support role, you can skip this banner. If you're looking for more damage and stuff, you have to wait for future banner. So that's all. New players, definitely skip. You don't really need unless you really like to have Yuna in your collection. So that's for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now and bye bye.